if we make a little bit memory about what happened at the beginning of the month, the idea or the general energy was that someone was having a proposal, or they were in a kind of relationship, but it wasn't clear if it was for love or interest. So here the theme seems like it continues, but we have a kind of a resolution. The three main cards here, as you know, is what's going on through in your life, and it's something that you can see, that you can touch, that you are aware of those things. Okay, and here what we have is the Temperance upright, the Death upright, and the Three of Swords in reverse. For me, what it comes here is like someone is really trying his best behavior. It's like measuring all his thoughts and his actions, his words, his movements. And what I'm saying here, please understand, this is a general reading, so it could be he or she, but let's just unify with that. And he's doing that because things are changing, but it seems like it's changing for good, because it looks like that what we had before, it was a three relationship, and you know what it means. Someone was cheating, or was thinking to cheat, or he had an affair or something, but there were three in that situation, and that was a lot of pain. But it seems like the pain is not anymore. Okay, so it is healing, let's say that. No anymore, but it's healing. But let's continue, because here those two cards, you know, is what you are feeling, what you are what you know is going on inside you, but you cannot verbalize. And I would say there are two people here, because it's quite different. Someone here who has been feeling miserable, like a stab on the back. This is a 10 of sky, is the 10 of swords in the regular tarot deck, and is reversed, so that's very good. It's someone who still has a lot of emotional scars, who has been beaten almost to death, but like is healing, getting better, and it's kind of his moment or her moment for his own renewal. It's like the phoenix birds, you know, rising from the ashes. It's kind of like this. That is the feeling I have. And here, I believe, is someone like trying to make amends. Like the C-Tom is kind of the Knight of Cups, someone who comes to this situation with proposal of peace and love to the other person. But keep in mind that this is still very fresh. Those wounds are fresh. There's still a lot of pain, but he wants to do amends. And what is surrounding you, this feeling, that makes you feel like this, your environment is like you don't see anymore the obstacles. So you see that you can move forward, but the one who has been wounded is like the one who has been hurt. It's like, okay, it's better. I get it. I'm getting better emotionally, but still, I don't see the picture very clear. It's like I'm not still satisfied with this situation. It's like, okay, call me classic, But my idea, let's say in the marriage on being a couple, is 2 and not 3. You know, it's like old-fashioned person. So for that person, it's still very hard to kind of act like nothing happened. Is still, let's say, quite dissatisfied. Okay. But he's listening. And this one who wants to propose, to keep going, that love story, keep going. He doesn't see any more obstacles. It's quite good. And this is the approach. The approach for me, in general terms, for me, is like, if there is a little bit chaos here in the situation, it has been chaotic. It's time to be a little bit more pragmatic, to clear the air, and that could come with finishing on a stage, to end a situation and start a new beginning. I believe this is what is thinking. That person here will need to start something new, fresh, and good. And here is saying, I have to fix this mess. And so the general advice seems like the approach is like, okay, clean this mess and start brand new, because you're already done with the situation. But here we have from above the tarot deck based in the Bible. What we have here is one is the 10 of deniers. That means the 10 of Pentacles. And here we have the 6 of Cups. With this situation, if finally they have a new brand start, seems like they could have a possibility to have a very nice little family. Here it calls nativity. And it was the baby Jesus with Mary and his father Joseph, with the shepherds, with the animals. It was very humble. It was a manger. But they have what they wanted to have. And that was richness for them. So think about that. That is a great vision of their situation, if it takes place. And here, it's talking about 6 of Cups for me is that union that you have with someone who is really clean and pure, like if it was your soulmate. But the card here talks about Jesus blesses the little children. So that is specifically talking about children. I don't know if there are kids around here, but if there are kids around here, they shouldn't be blamed for what parents do, you know. We are the one who can create monsters or not. By nature, they are naive, they are clean souls, but we have to, as parents, if you are a parent, let's try not to corrupt them with the world things going on around. Be a big and a good influence in kids. And again, if there are kids around, please, they are not the ones to blame in the situation. Okay, there's I believe an advice. And here we have, let's try to recap, and again, let's see the bottom of the decks, that always helps a lot. Okay, here, remember, we have an approach of situation that says clear the air, finish whatever is the situation right now, and get to the, once you close this chapter, another one has to start. So do that in order to improve whatever is going on. And here, if you can see here, you have the 2 of Pentacles upright. That is telling me that the 2 of Pentacles upright is going to, it's like the situation is going to be balanced, not just finances, but finances and material world, and also health. and everything is going to kind of come back to an equilibrium that it was missing before. And again, remember what it was around you guys. The Eight of Swords reverse is like for someone of you, or for someone in the situation, it's like, I don't see any obstacles, I can move forward. But the other person is quite, so I don't want to have any resentment inside me, but could I trust that person? The intentions, I really don't know, because I've been very badly wounded. So what it says the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Seems like, for me, in my opinion, someone is getting impatient. Words go to the air, but the facts is what it stays. Someone may want to make like everything is perfect now, but the fact is that you don't see any proof of that. And you are, again, you're a little bit impatient about this. Like, we'll see what happened. And here we have the Sea-Tom and the Ten of Sky reverse. That is the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Swords reverse. There is a relief in the situation, thank God, and someone wants to make amends and make a proposal. But look what is in the bottom of the deck. It says the Six of Earth reverse. That is kind of the Six of Earth, and the Six of Pentacles, okay? What is telling me that is reversed. So there is an not too fair situation here. And I believe the one who is going to receive the proposal is still thinking if that is an easy way, a shortcut to fix the situation, or if there is any strings attached, or it's like a lack of trust behind this. It is really a proposal from your heart, or you just want to fix what is going on in a fast way. Think about that. Here we have the Temperance, someone who is intentionally measuring his worth, his action. He wants to keep calm, his thoughts. It could be you, the one who is preparing this to fix the situation, or it could be the person who is healing after this awful situation. The thing is that things are changing, and things are changing for good, because there is a relief in the pain inflicted to you. But here, I had to say, but here we have the Two of Wands reversed. And for me, based on the situation, it's like one person here, and I believe the one the proposal, had a plan in mind before. His mind was in another place, very far away. And now things have changed. And it's like he has been forced to take a decision. And what I mean by force, I believe he has been forced. And I don't know if you, the one who has been wounded, gave him an ultimatum, or the other person decide to say, you know what, I don't need you, I go out. It's like he has been left by the third party. That is my feeling, okay? Or he has been left by the third party, or you gave him an ultimatum, and this is what it is. Let's put the cards on the table and let's fix the situation. And here we have another thing, and this is the Ten of Deniers and the Six of Cups. The Ten of Deniers, Six of Cups are telling me that the possibility of a great family, it is there. Chills may be around, they have not to be blamed about that, but it's really true that there is a very deep connection. And here we have the Queen of Swords, the bottom of the deck, and that is telling me that the bottom of the deck is telling me that if you know Deborah was a prophetess, and she went with Barak to battle, and they won. And she had to go because he didn't want to go by himself. So we know the Queen of Swords is a very intelligent, perhaps a divorced woman or a widow. But the thing is, like, she has a good heart. It's just that she has a very clear idea what she wants. And sometimes it's just pragmatic, and she takes what all the people may think is a cold decision, but is the right decision. She is fair. So for me, it seems like if you are going to take a decision about this proposal, this engagement, because here the proposal could be an engagement, could be to live together, it could be get married. And if you already are married and that it was an affair, it could be as simple as to renew your vows. So whatever it is, he cannot do it by himself. I'm just telling you that. He cannot. Is a weak man. He doesn't trust himself he doesn't trust himself. And whatever you want to fix that, you have to be the kind of the cornerstone here to really, and to take a decision with all your heart, but also use your mind in this decision, okay? I know you're wounded, but it's a good relationship, seems like a good relationship. And if you need to clarify everything, what is behind, do it, don't doubt it, okay? And now, last but not least, and I think you cannot see it on camera, let me take it there, here. We have the runes, and the runes are Kenneth and Lunjo. Both of them, they are reversed, what is not a good thing, just telling you. Because we're talking about endings, we are talking about kind of double dealing with opponents, like unhappiness and dissatisfaction. So again, this is a very personal opinion. Okay, nobody can tell you because we don't have all the information there. I really don't know what's going on. I know general energies here, but I don't know what is in your mind. I'm just saying that take the time to think about it, okay? Don't get anxious. Again, if there are kids around, don't blame them. It's not their fault. If there are parents around, it's their fault, no kids' fault. We create the monsters, nobody else. And take care of yourself first, okay? And if you think that you require more time for that, do it. And if it wants to wait for you, it's good. If not, well, too bad. But I believe you have, whatever decision you have, it's better you postpone it because you don't feel too sure about that. And you really have to feel in your heart that is just worth the situation. The proposal comes from his heart and not because he wants to fix it, okay? The most important thing is to take care of yourself, okay? Then comes the rest. You cannot help anybody. You cannot be a a servant, a help, or a love source for anybody if you are not fine. So take care of yourself, think about the situation, and clear your mind, okay? And please heal. You have everything to be healed. And it seems like now it's just two of you. So I'm very glad to hear that.